In the past, you've seen Grant teach you how to make a rope maker and how to make a few types of DIY rope. Well, today we're gonna test those kinds of rope. We're gonna see how much weight they can take before they break.
Guys, you've seen Grant make rope before. You've even learned how to make a rope maker from him. And today, we're gonna put that to the test.
This one is made from cord. We've also got some sisal twine, and finally, a rope made out of soda bottles.
So to test these types of ropes, we can't just say, oh, we pulled this hard until it snapped. So we've got an industrial scale. It's a crane scale.
We're gonna secure the rope in between this scale and a truck, and then start driving away. We're gonna film this screen and see how high it gets right before the rope gives out. Maybe the ropes will snap, maybe the ropes will stretch to the point where they're not securing anything anymore. We just want to see how high this scale gets before that happens. That should tell us how strong our rope is.
48, 40, 50.
50.
You hit
Wow.
50. Oh, almost 51.
43 pounds. Not bad.
Okay, you got like 10 pounds on me.
Here's the basic idea. We're gonna take 3 kinds of DIY rope that Grant has shown you in the past, and we're gonna put them on a powerful scale and pull on them with a truck to see how long they last before they snap. Almost 60.
Okay, so our powers combined doesn't do much.
Once we've made some rope that we can hold on to, I think we'll be able to pull a lot more than that.
Yeah, the problem right now is that it's less about strength and more about what your fingers can take.
We've made all of our types of rope. We've got them out here, and we've got 2 big old trucks, and we're gonna pull them and see what happens to them.
First off, best bet, which one do you think is gonna be strongest?
I kind of think that the triple braided sisal rope is gonna be the strongest.
I agree. Yeah, I think the mason twine is actually gonna be stretchier, but the sisal twine is gonna be a lot stronger.
All right, so we have a single piece of the sisal, a single piece of the mason twine. Then for both of those, we've got 3 twist braided together, which is actually 6 strands because it's 3 times going there and back. And then we have 3 of those twisted together, as well as the soda bottle rope that Grant made. And we're gonna test all of them. Just wanna point out, we've made a quick modification to our scale. You can't really see too well what's going on necessarily, but this is a GoPro that's just facing the numbers, and we don't know, this might twist or something as we're pulling on it, and this way the GoPro is sort of locked in place. It's always facing the screen. We should always be able to see what's on the screen. It's filming at a high frame rate, so right before the rope breaks, we should see the maximum pull strength that it gets to. First up is the single strand of mason line. We'll see what it gets to. I bet that immediately just flips.
Oh yeah.
All right, you're starting to
Hey,
lift.
it lifted it up. All right.
All right, you can add a little bit more tension. Camera's spinning around like crazy. Done.
I think it did actually break at the knot.
Doesn't matter how strong your rope it is if the knot can't take it.
Most of the time, you're not gonna just have 2 plates squishing down on top of your rope as you pull away.
So that should be our first one. Yep, let's move on to the sisal. It's lifting, it broke. So that broke very quickly. Be interested to see what that got to.
All right, so we tested our individual strands. Next is our 3-strand rope, and we're going with the sisal twine this time because we think it's gonna break faster just after that initial test.
So these little U-shaped brackets, they tighten down quite a bit. And this is what we're gonna be using for everything other than the single strands, just because we don't have to tie knots this way. We've got lift off.
Better than the last one.
Stop. This wasn't as tight as I was hoping it would, but it still snapped the twine.
Yeah.
So I think that was a good result.
We'll see once we get to the bigger ropes, but now I'm banking on the mason twine.
That's lit. It is lifting. It is stretching. Keep going.
Huh, is that actually putting
Stop.
pressure?
I'm not sure what failed. I think it was just the rope. This looks very broken.
Yeah.
Now that I would say definitely had a much
snapped.
higher strength. So using these little U-bracket shaped pieces, one of them is now missing because I think when the rope broke, it kind of got launched somewhere, and we haven't yet found where that somewhere is.
Aha! We got it. No more rope attached though.
I don't think it needs much interaction, but I'm gonna back up more because
I don't want it to snap and hit you.
now that we've started launching metal pieces. It is lifting. It is stretching.
I hate this.
It is broken. It broke.
Sure enough. It does keep breaking near where we're putting tension on it, but
That is extremely common. Most cords, ropes, tethers will break where you have a knot just because it's being pinched. There's extra pressure right there. I still think we're getting good data.
all right. Time for what we assume to be our strongest.
We have liftoff, stretching, stretching more, broke.
Nice! Holy cow, this stuff is crazy strong.
So I think these two broke, and then this one stayed on and just kept stretching, and then it broke as well.
Yeah. All right, I think this is our strongest one, but we've still got one more to test.
We do. We have our soda bottle rope, and I don't know much about the strength of the soda bottle rope.
But we want to know.
I believe Grant hung from the soda bottle rope, so that's some amount of weight. That's an indication, but it's not an exact number. So now we want to get an exact number. I do think it'll break, but I think it will stretch a lot before it breaks.
All right, let's find out.
Lifting, stretching, stretching, stretching,
Wow.
stretching,
Holy cow.
broken.
Looks like we just had one of our little ropes doing
One
all the
broke
work
last,
here.
yeah. Same thing that happened with the other one. Like two of them broke and then it stretched a little bit more and then it broke more. Very cool. Let's take a look at our results. All right, reviewing footage. First up, the string, the mason twine, one strand of it.
I think it reached 5 pounds. Wow. It can pull more weight than I can pull just with the two bars together. 41, 40, oh, it hit 49. That was a 49.
48 or 49.
49?
Yeah,
For
49.
just a
and then-
second. All right, do you think this one pulled more or less? I'm
Well,
thinking way
remember how
less.
quick it snapped?
Yeah.
It didn't
It didn't even get completely
didn't even
taut.
get tight, yeah.
9, it hit 9,
Eight,
10.
Oh, yep, the
It
10.
breaks at
The
10.
10 flashed up there. I don't think it's always that weak. I think we had like a weak spot. So it's made from fibers, just these super thin fibers twisted together. And overall, it's decently strong, but there are sometimes weak points. And I think we maybe had a knot tied on a weak point because 10 pounds is pretty little. It did obviously break without even pulling the line tight. So it might have really just been 10 pounds on it. So this is the sisal rope, the 6 strands of it. Did, pulled tight, a little bit of stretching, and then snap. What are we up to? 30, 50, 60,
Whoa.
80,
It hit,
100.
oh,
I think I saw
Like
about
130.
139 maybe. 120, that's not,
139.
I think it might be switching from 20 to 30, but we have one backward 6/9. Moving on to the mason twine, so 6 strands of the mason twine twisted together. All right, 189. So 129 to 139, up to 189 with the mason twine. Just one was about 130. We don't know exactly because our scale didn't give us a perfect reading, but about 130. 3 times that, do you think it's gonna be 390?
It is stretching.
That's what it is.
It's gonna slide and then snap.
It is broken.
The slide is what's interesting on this one.
Oh, I think I saw
299.
93.
I hit 299.
Yeah, I think we were at 293 there.
Yeah, that's 293.
293. Okay,
All right.
so not 3 times as much. Almost up to 300 pounds. Those points where it's binding together, where it's actually being attached, those are going to be a little bit weaker. So it's not fully as strong as 3 times the strength of 1, but it's quite a bit stronger. It's more than double.
For a homemade rope out of twine?
300 pounds is, you're going to be able to move a lot of stuff at 300 pounds.
Yeah.
You're getting a good strong rope.
Stretching.
So stretchy.
Oh my goodness.
Stretching more. Broke.
Nice.
I remember 2 of them broke first, and there's just one
Just
stretched out
just
left.
holding on.
Just stretching a lot.
What'd you guess?
Oh, but before, when the first one broke, we had a high point of like 390 in there, I think.
How big is that?
389. Almost 300, and then almost 400 for the mason twine. Not quite there, but not bad. It's a pretty serious rope.
Yeah.
And now we've got one left, the soda bottle. Where do you think the soda bottle rope ends up?
I don't even know where to begin to guess on this one.
Lifting.
It's so stretchy
Oh my
already.
goodness.
Stretching.
Just goes out of frame.
Stretching.
Wow.
Stretching.
I was kidding, but it does.
Broken.
Oh, it's stretching a ton.
Wow.
Down.
No way.
That's at like 440.
The soda bottle rope is our strongest rope. That's soda bottles.
Thicker. It was still a lot thicker too.
But it doesn't matter. That's volume, not mass.
That's crazy. I did not think the soda bottle rope would be that strong.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you're not a subscriber yet, hit the bomb to get in the club. If you missed our last video or you want to watch it again, click up here at the top. Click down there if you want to see what the internet thinks you should watch next. That's it for now. Have fun, be safe, see you tomorrow.